Yes. It's been illegal for drivers to pump their own gas since 1949.
What's the penalty?
Death.
Why?
Because everyone just makes a big mess of it. Unless you're trained. You got that.
Because I got to tell you.
You've been spilling gas for 30 years? Is that what you're about to say?
Welcome, horrible people, to the Horrible Opinions podcast. As always, I'm your, someone's got to take care of them, host, Kenny.
I'm Benjamin Franklin.
I also only spit out other people's teeth, Ryan.
And today, we've got a little treat for you.
A treat?
I think. A treat.
For me?
Doing something for you.
Is it that sweet, sweet face meat that I crave?
Look, I know you don't like the meat with the bones in it. So we're going to go ahead and take the bones out of the meat that is Dirty Jersey.
Now, if I put Dirty Jersey into the Urban Dictionary, what do you think I would get?
Oh, definitely a sex act.
Oh, is this? Oof, we Bing Dirty Jersey.
Yes, our new segment, Let's Bing the title of the movie. Dirty Jersey, bedroom. What do you get?
Ryan, ask ChatGPT if Dirty Jersey was a sex act, what would it be?
Do it right now.
Right now.
Ooh.
Do it right now.
Right now, Ryan.
Do it right now.
I don't.
Right now, Ryan.
Ooh. I don't want that linked to one of my accounts. That's the thing.
I bet it doesn't do sexy stuff.
I bet it does not.
Not that
It's gonna
act
it's gonna
is
say,
sexy.
Look, I do not take positions on religion, is probably what it's going to tell me.
Oh, whoa.
Look, I got to tell you, if it's a sex act that you got to look up what it is, it's probably not sexy stuff to most people. It's like you're not a freak, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, Daniel is. Daniel, look, Kenny, you weren't here when Daniel was telling me about his banana bread routine. Daniel, you want to go ahead?
It's not a routine.
It sounded like it's something you did every day.
No, I've just been doing this while I had the banana bread. Once I'm out of the banana bread, it'll be over.
So you cuddle the banana
put your dick
bread.
in the banana bread?
No. But okay, so I was given banana bread.
Head?
I placed the banana bread next to my bed.
Uh-huh.
And then anytime like you wake up and you go for like a pee, like go for a wee in the middle of the night, you just have a little bit of banana bread on your way back.
You wash your hands, though, of course, right?
No.
So a little bit of wee.
A little bit of wee.
Flavored banana bread.
Well, I'm not peeing on my hand.
No, he's peeing on the banana bread.
It's a little bit of dick
is really off.
banana bread.
Oh, a little bit of dick and banana. Ladies love it.
I don't think this is that weird.
This movie or
having dick flavored banana bread?
Having a little snack.
Is it just like a loaf of bread sitting next to the bed, like open air?
No, it's in aluminum foil.
Aluminium.
Yeah, I'm not a monster.
But what about?
I gotta tell you.
What about the crumbs?
If I approach,
What there's not any crumbs.
There's always crumbs.
There's no
with you.
crumbs.
If your bed was like how the whole house was,
yeah.
And I had a friend who had a busted leg, and you're like, "What? You don't want to come inside too?" And I looked in there and I seen like your bedroom. I'd be like,
but if
nah,
she had
I'm gonna wait outside.
If she had seen some banana bread,
but, oh shit, you got some banana bread?
Should have been right in there.
You got some midnight pea banana bread too? Oh,
yeah.
I can take care of your little changeling demon baby. No problem.
Oh, thank God we got Dirty Daniel from Dirty Jersey.
That's me.
Yeah.
Daniel, what's the synopsis of this movie?
3 friends. I put in friends in quotation marks. They're not really friends. They don't like each other.
Oh,
no one ever likes each other in these movies. But they go 4-wheeling in the Pine Barrens, and they encounter, there's an accident, and then they encounter Mother Leeds and her problematic child, Chester.
Chester's just trying to live, dog.
Chester, you can't contain Chester, okay? He's got to fly. He's got to hop and be free.
Chester's got a sick-ass mask, okay? That weird, bunny, mask thing he made, I guess for his favorite comic book character, White Rabbit or something, who's not a rabbit. He's,
Is this Floopy?
Some sort of extra
dimensional thing?
Interdimensional
rabbit.
Was that
thing
important,
that
Ryan?
looks like a rabbit.
This is important. It looks like a rabbit, but it's not a rabbit because it's
Kinda
clearly
like how
a rabbit mask.
Later on, Chester looks like a child. but is not a child. He looks like a human child.
Nope.
No? Reaching too far?
That thing was always a bunny, and then it became a demon. Look.
Okay, let's get it. We get into what? What are you going to say?
What school was Chester going to that they took him out of?
Yes, thank you. That's why I was like,
well,
who is she talking to that she's talking about putting Chester back in school?
I think something happened to Chester, because his skin is not the same color.
We'll get to there, Daniel. We'll get there. This movie's broken up into very clean segments.
6 of them, I think.
It's 5 or 6, it might be 5. So we're in part 1.
I would say 5 and then like a little epilogue.
A little
I think the mother was 6.
Yeah, and it was like 2 minutes. So
Chester is just bouncing off the walls of this little cabin, and Mama's having a real one. She's like smoking and saying, "We just need to get away."
He's a little chaos kid, and already I love Chester because he's just like chaos.
I really love Chester when he was doing kung fu in a.
When he was like
shadowboxing. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Chester's running around this house, and I'm thinking, like, oh, God, we got one of these houses, and then she's got a corded phone, and I'm like, that's nuts. Who still does that? Chester's, like, running around. Chester jumps over the corded phone. It's all good. I'm like, oh, man, his ass would have got if he, tripped over that phone. And then what does he do, like, a minute later?
He trips over the phone.
It's like, oh, man, Chester, you got to get out of there, bro.
Get out of there. Go play with your trains. Play with your train set outside. Now, I mean, Chester is an outdoor kid. It's pretty clear.
Yeah, you rarely bring him in the house. He's not for company.
Especially it's that house because it's tiny. He needs room to
parkour,
frolic.
Yeah,
parkour and frolic. Yeah.
Can you guys remember the last time you seen this much smoking on screen?
No, that was actually one of my notes. A lot of smoking. Yeah, actually, the movie I just watched had a lot of smoking too.
Well, that's because that's the bygone era.
But that was the 80s,
on TV. Yeah, it's like it takes you back. I'm like, holy shit,
it's real, man.
Yeah, he gets to go be an outside kid, and he just plays in the forest, and then there's like a sick abandoned like train yard type thing, and that's awesome. I wish I had one of those.
It's the ghost train yard from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
Well, he was out there fighting ghosts in that tunnel.
Yeah.
Cha cha cha.
And then doing sick parkour.
He missed the landing, though. He had a whoopsie.
Yeah, he had a whoops.
Yeah.
He had a whoopsie.
Do you guys like the music?
I do and I don't.
It was, yes and no. Yeah. There were some songs I liked, but sometimes the music was drowning out the dialogue. So music itself I liked.
I didn't have the drowning out the dialogue problems.
Thanks for your input,
Daniel.
That's why I said.
That's why I went. Well, I was just curious. Because I liked
it.
I mean,
it's more...
but it's less songs,
it's
more
synthy,
atmosphere.
Right? More atmospheric.
Yeah.
So more electronic.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it was working really well, and then other times like the music, I'm focusing on the music and not what's happening.
You think that's a problem when the music is good?
I think yes. Because I think it's best when the music, you're like, oh, what's happening is really badass, and this music is just making it even better, as opposed to, oh man, I can really hear this music.
Yeah, I mean,
I understand.
You have good music, but then there's also I could see a movie having like extremely distracting music like that didn't fit. I'm not saying this one did, but I'm saying like
I feel like we've done one of those before.
Oh God,
have we?
I'm trying to think of what was
I feel like we
hilarious.
I feel like I described it as schizophrenic.
Oh, Friday the 13th part Slugs.
No, I don't think
he wouldn't have made a single complaint about that
movie. That's a perfect movie. So
now when Chaos Kid falls, is there like a big devil man?
Yeah.
So that's
big old wings.
You salute the Jersey Devil. You say hi.
You say, hey,
yeah.
You're in his territory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
when did you guys realize this was a Jersey Devil movie?
From the title.
From the title?
Yeah.
When I saw the Jersey Devil spread its wings.
Oh, really? It wasn't when they said they were going into I guess that hasn't happened yet. I read Pine Barrens, and then I'm like, okay.
I think that might be a synopsis for somewhere. But, I mean, there could be other things in the Pine Barrens. Like, there could be, like, the Big Feet.
No.
There could be fairies.
I don't think there's anything else. else in the Pine Barrens.
The Jersey Devil has a monopoly on monsters in the Pine Barrens.
That's his territory.
That's his territory.
Is there anything else in Japan except Godzilla? No.
I see one every movie.
There, Toxie.
You're going to name some other...
Toxie sometimes goes to Japan.
I don't know what that is.
The Toxic Avenger.
You know, Toxic Avenger?
One movie, he went to Japan, and he ran through a bunch of saunas.
Kabuki Man's in Japan.
SARS
There's actually
Wars.
a lot of monsters. There's a lot of monsters in Japan.
SARS
I don't know.
Wars isn't Japanese.
Yeah, it's not. Ryan.
Is that Korean?
You ignorant. No.
That was Thai.
You ignorant skink.
It's Bangkok zombie outbreak.
Now, don't you feel stupid?
I do.
Literally lives in China, and he can't tell the difference.
Like this movie, we're asking ourselves, are we really friends?
Well, I just want to know why we didn't see Big Devil Man more.
This movie's not
was
about him.
It's not about Big Devil Man.
But I like the Big Devil Man. He had these big old wings.
I think maybe if this was like a feature, maybe we would have seen like Big Devil Man at the end. There was like more runtime. I don't know.
I've got questions. Is Big Devil Man Chester's
too.
daddy?
That's what I was. Well,
I think Big Devil Man
I don't
is
know.
Chester's mommy.
I think Big Devil Man is kind of like an illithid and has put like a little tadpole in Chester's brain and turned him also into a devil man.
Do you want to get into this now or at the end?
All right, I guess we can talk about it later. I just wanted to see more Big Devil Man because I thought he was really cool.
Kenny's entire notes are, "We're Big Devil Man.
We're Big Devil Man."
Now, Kenny, you've smashed your head a couple times. When's too much?
Typically, once really hard to get that actual concussion, that's a pretty good sign to take a little break. Just a little break. Maybe don't drink.
I'll take a break when you stop smoking.
Yeah. Look, we got to have our cigs.
It's true. Look,
I've been to Jersey once.
I know how relationships work, okay? I'm going to surprise my girlfriend.
Our
girlfriend.
Like, because if you've seen in the shop there, he had
the photo of
what's his name? Seth.
Yeah, Seth has.
Yeah, Seth like has a photo of him with Margaret and
Nathan.
And Nathan, but like, why does he like awkwardly like want to like hide that real quick?
Because he's got the hots for Margaret. For Marge.
But his friend was in the picture too.
Yeah, but he's not
supposed to
never
have that
gonna
picture.
dance again.
You're not supposed to put up pictures in your workplace, I feel.
Why is that?
Everybody doesn't have pictures of their friends in their house.
That's not his house.
I know, but I just wanted to make a game night quote.
That's a good movie.
That's a good movie. It's okay, so we have Nathan and Seth are friends in a shop where Seth is
I would say they are friends.
Kind of. I'd say Nathan sees Seth as a friend. They just need to work on
bro code.
Yeah, they have
I don't know
strong
if Seth really sees Nathan as a friend.
That has gone on, okay?
You know the kind
Hobbit? You know the kind I'm
the
talking
Hobbits
about.
are
okay, I understand.
I'm pretty sure if this movie had been feature length and we had just gotten Marge out of the way.
You've left out one of the chief characters. Samwise the Brave. I want to hear more about Sam. Frodo wouldn't have got far without Sam.
Yeah, you're right.
Open to the possibilities.
Okay.
We'll get to it. We
you
get to that.
Keep the possibilities open.
The truck of that bed, man. Truck of
He
that
gave
bed.
him a dirty
The
jersey.
bed of that truck.
You heard him.
You heard me. It goes both ways.
It doesn't.
So do they.
They might.
Like, are you going to tell her that you have a concussion? No, she doesn't even like sports and stuff, man. She doesn't go to my games. But, so, why is it?
Why would I tell you? She's not a doctor. Why would I tell her?
Yeah, why? If she wanted to know I had a concussion, she should have been at the game.
Would have come at the game and seen it happen. Yeah, that's true.
This is true.
She would have seen the concussion happen.
Now, do we think she's still in high school or she's just out but not at college?
I feel like there was a line dropped about high school.
Well, he's wearing his Letterman jacket.
That
doesn't mean
he's not in high school. He's in college.
Yeah. Nate is in college because she refers to him as college boy. But they all seem like they're around the same age.
But they're also all smoking, and that's 18 plus, right?
I knew high schoolers who were
Oh,
smoking.
yeah, you'll never see
kidding
someone
me?
underage smoke.
Yeah, but they weren't hiding it.
This is dirty Jersey.
Dirty Jersey, Daniel. Clean Jersey. Oh.
They were smoking in front of the diner. Any adult could walk by and slap that out of your hand.
That's the kids' diner. This is a Children of the Corn situation.
Okay.
They own
they
this
run
town.
this town.
Yes, Kenny.
That's true. We only see the...
And they have
The
He Who
gas
Flies
station
Above
attendant.
the Rose.
No, it's Kim.
I'm
Kim
the
runs
one
everything.
who pumps the gas.
Why is that a thing in places?
What, sucking my nose till my head caves in?
No, not that. I've skipped that, but we can go
It
back.
straight up says full service, Dale. That's what that means.
Well, it's because it's illegal. No, but in certain places, it's illegal to pump your own gas.
Why?
That's what I asked. I asked you that.
Oh, No, it's just that gas station.
No, but in
set up.
certain... Oh, my God.
What places?
You said in certain places, and I said, where? Why?
No, now you say...
Lots of different places.
Yes. It's been illegal for drivers to pump their own gas since 1949.
What's the penalty?
Death.
Why?
Because everyone just makes a big mess of it. Unless you're trained. You got that.
Because I got to tell you.
You've been spilling gas for 30 years? Is that what you're about to say?
No, did they drive to Jersey from not Jersey and they didn't know that law?
Well, I think he probably goes... Okay, so... No, I think they are from Jersey, but I think he goes to college outside Jersey, and that's why he's forgotten.
That's weird. That's a weird law.
Don't touch my arm, Seth.
I don't know if... I feel like your research is bad. There's no place that does that.
No, I'm telling you that's...
You're telling me, but I'm
one of our questions for
it.
the director guy can be, is it illegal to pump your own gas in Jersey? Which
And
is a
if
question
so,
a simple Google search can
what
solve
is the
for you. And I've
penalty?
already solved it. You just don't believe me.
No.
There are places where it's illegal to get a horse drunk. Doesn't mean I'm going to get arrested if I do it.
I feel like you would get arrested if you brought a horse to a bar.
Well, only if you try to bring it inside the bar.
Well,
Yeah,
how
take
else
the
is he
beer
going to get it
outside.
drunk? Think about all the alcohol you need to get that done.
It depends. I mean, if you're
Think of
giving...
the smell. You never think of the smell.
You never think of this. I
If you're
gave
doing
that
Jaeger
horse
bombs
so
with
many
that
Four
horse,
Locos.
yeah, I mean,
I did body shots off the horse.
Hell yeah.
It's got a big body.
I'm like, is this too much? And it said, nay.
Nay.
Okay, answer me
We
this.
get-
Potato chip bag
Boo.
dinner. Yay or nay?
Okay, my thoughts on this was that Xiao Chigwe would not have this. Xiao Chigwe would put a stop to this.
这是不好意思。对，小气鬼不喜欢吃 potato bags.
I don't need another curse put on me, okay? Now, before... What?
I said it's the curse of the potato bag dinner.
It's a curse.
Which, to be fair, is kind of what I'm eating right now, but here we are.
Be fair, before Kim even goes there to find out about her gift, she's already, like, trash-talking her boyfriend on the phone to her friend.
She's Marge.
Oh, no.
Kim is the friend.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, Margaret. Yeah.
Marge.
She's trash-talking the boyfriend before she gets picked up at the diner. That's right. And they're out there smoking, and Kim's like, look, we can just go have a girls' day. You don't even like men. Okay, I know.
Is that the vibe you were getting?
Everyone in this movie is just really, they should be with their friend.
I think that's
Not-
probably
which
just
is
true
not-
in general.
Not the person they are actually in a
Yeah.
relationship with, or supposedly. Yeah, if
Yeah.
they would just be free. Be free, Dirty Jersey.
Yeah, be free to be themselves, you know. Also, I bet that diner has hella good food.
I bet the hash browns, runny eggs, toast. There's the tater tot lawyer in the background who's just sucking up coffee. It is so good.
So good. So good. You think that was like
I don't think he orders anything. I think he just sits.
I think he just sits
he waits.
and
The
absorbs.
clients find him.
Yes.
on his business card is like office at the diner.
At the diner.
At the diner. You need to find Tater Tot Doug at the diner. Smoking required.
Milkshake retainer.
Okay, so all I'm saying, Margaret was warned, okay, that Nathan was going to get the birthday stuff wrong. She didn't want to listen to her.
Does that make Kim
That's
the
why she doesn't answer
doomsayer?
the phone later. Yeah, Kim's the doomsayer.
Okay.
How
That
much
may be
does,
the sign that says no trespassing
a quad
that has
bike
to exist
cost?
somewhere. I don't know. More than we got.
Probably. I meant that's like an expensive gift. I'm saying like she just sell that shit.
She could sell that.
Wait.
But that's not even all she got.
No. She did not get a four-wheeler.
He said she did.
She's getting a four-wheeler ride. Oh, did he say this is her gift? I thought she was just
I'm
the
pretty sure
the
it's
ride
like, I got you a
itself.
quad.
Oh, damn. What's she complaining about?
It could just be the ride, but it seemed like he said, I got you this quad.
She reacts the exact way I would react. The fuck am I gonna do with this?
Okay, that's your
You're
initial
right.
reaction. But once we get down there and you're having a good time picking the bugs out of your eyeballs,
No, that's the problem. You know how many bugs would be in my mouth?
you wear a helmet,
None, because
Daniel.
the spider webs in your mouth would cover.
They would
catch 'em.
they would find nature.
The
finds
webs
a
are
way.
filtering them before they hit your eyes.
Yeah, so you're safe. Look, she's all like, well, we don't even get to see her reaction. Like, it's like, all of a sudden, Nathan and Seth are outside, and Seth's like, yeah, you know women, right? Like, you know relationships. I was like, she didn't like it. She didn't like it at all. Then he goes back in, and she's on the phone bad-mouthing him with her friend.
Oh, we skipped over him bad or shit talking or shitty overalls.
Those
yeah.
overalls are quite nice.
Those are
They
nice
are nice.
overalls.
Put
They're
on something you can get muddy.
$89.
Something shitty. Are they $89?
What she said.
Well, good durable outerwear, costs a lot of money. But you still got to get it all roughed up. You don't go buy the super.
Those probably weren't like rough up. Those are probably like for cute. Those are cute overalls for when you're feeling cute.
Listen, all overalls are cute.
I've got cute
Ladies,
overalls.
take notes. Boys,
take notes also.
Everybody,
take
overall
notes.
Society.
Overalls is cute. They can be.
If we could wear overalls in Congress, things would be a lot better. Here comes a constituent from Dirty Jersey, smoking, wearing their overalls, screeching at people.
Smashing heads.
Big heckin' wings.
I guess splitting heads, not smashing.
Splitting headache, Daniel.
Don't worry. He gives Nathan gives Margaret a locket with his picture in it, and it saves the day.
Does it?
And it has garlic. For some reason, there's garlic attached to it because she's a chef.
She's a chef at a diner?
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of garlic there for you.
Take care of them vampires. Then I got a note that says, "Welcome to Jersey, asshole."
Yeah, gas station attendant. That's his job.
Oh yeah, and so Nathan goes inside to get your potato sack dinner, and Seth's over there like moving in on Margaret, and that's where I'm like, yeah, they're both with her.
Is talking to her moving in on her?
He touches her arm.
Kind of like gets
I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem yet.
Already,
I mean, you're like, they're all good friends.
I'm like, nah, they all hate each other. This is gonna be great.
And she's not even appreciative of the dinner, so I'm like, I
don't know.
He 3-pointed like 4 or 5 potato bags right at her face, and she's just not appreciating the dinner he went out and killed for her.
Yeah, he didn't pay for that or the gas.
Yeah, there might have been Doritos in there. There might have been some like ranch Olays. I don't know. Good stuff.
Ranch? What the fuck is a ranch Olay?
I made it up just now.
I want a bag of ranch Olays.
Hell yeah, you do.
You get. Where are you keeping it, Trebek? The penis mightier. I don't think they paid for the chips or the gas because they like peeled out of there. Now we get to our forest area, our pine deep, our pine barrens, and apparently this is off limits, but she missed the no trespassing sign when they were driving in because you'd think from the way they all reacted it was clearly marked, but she was probably too busy, had her face buried in like those potato dinner, and she was eating it, so I guess it was okay.
I mean, it's just a bag of chips. It's not gonna be bad,
right? So why was she complaining? And now
why was she complaining?
Because they're good. Chips are good.
Chips are good.
The dirt bike doesn't work. Now,
do you think that was intentional, or do you think it just didn't work?
I think it just didn't work.
If it was intentional, it would be like a 50-50 on who's on the back of whose quad she'd end up getting on, but it's not really a 50-50. Obviously, she's going to go with the boyfriend, but it's a gamble. So maybe.
Well, it's like maybe I can get Nathan to be an asshole and then she'll ride back with me.
Mission accomplished.
And then I can try to force myself on her in a...
Mission accomplished. His plan is working out flawlessly.
Well, this is Dirty Jersey. You don't know how shit goes down in Dirty Jersey, Ryan.
I gotta say, Dirty Jersey is beautiful. All this greenery everywhere. Gorgeous.
Also, for this being like a small production, these shots of the ATV riding were, decent.
This is shot better than probably say most of the things we watch.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was like, holy crap, like they nailed that aspect. Like,
oh, you want to know what also they nailed? Nighttime lighting.
Yes.
I'm like, I can see without like seeing everything, but I can see. I'm like, oh my God, how long did that take to set up?
Yeah,
I bet a minute.
Concerned.
Probably more than
you heard it here first. I bet 1 minute. Okay, next time I come to the States, we're getting the insurance policies done on all of us. We're gonna go. We got to do this because it looks so fun.
We don't need insurance policies.
We do because we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
Do this.
Oh,
Daniel, this is.
What if you ride behind me, Daniel?
And we are doing this.
Tell you what. What if I sit in the truck and I fly a drone behind y'all and I just watch through that?
Daniel, what if I told you could ride on the back and catch Tubbs' mullet in your face?
Okay, I'm back on board.
You hold him tightly.
Majestic and romantic. And if we're in the Pine Barrens, anything goes.
Anything goes.
Well, we won't be in the Pine Barrens. We'll be somewhere even dirtier.
We'll be in the outback. Now, do you like
I guess nothing goes.
Flip
Go to
the
Australia?
flashlight trick where I throw it up, it flips, and
It's
catch
very impressive the way that you do that.
and I
Is this bright?
Is this
Shines
bright?
it right in your face?
turn it right in your face. Yes, so good. Are these?
All I'm saying-
so prickly.
He seems to strike out with his girlfriend a lot. Why are they together?
Because
Gotta be with someone.
Yeah, it's probably
Nah.
it. Yeah, that's not the reason. Or
there's
you
a
saying
there's
nah?
a perfectly good Kim waiting to flick cigarettes with you all day long at the diner.
He should have been with her. I think he had more chemistry with Kim.
Look, we all have more chemistry with Kim.
You all have more chemistry with people who hate each other. Yeah.
Yeah, but underneath that, there's like that tension.
That is what Hollywood would
Actually-
have you believe. Hollywood would have you believe your best romantic chances are with someone who hates
Who hates
your
you.
guts.
You gotta work harder
Well,
for
no,
it, okay?
it's just jealousy.
Uh-huh. Nah.
All right, look.
Nah.
Look, we're just gonna hang out on this train until dark. We got headlights. We're gonna have a whole night ride back.
I don't
We're
want to.
drinking beforehand, obviously, though,
I don't
right?
want you
Yeah,
to
we're
drink.
drinking.
I don't want you to smoke.
And should you even be drinking with that
Well,
concussion?
he doesn't want her to smoke. He doesn't like smoke.
You don't
Well,
drink.
we know
fair.
someone else like that too.
What do you
What was
do?
that guy's name?
Was it Trey?
Trey.
Don't make me ask a kid, babe.
Trey didn't like smoke either.
Trey didn't like smoking.
And he was also a good guy.
He's a great guy.
Folded up
Trey.
so
He'll
well.
take fault so well. So she's all like, well, this is a horrible idea. She gets mad. We should point out they're hanging out on the train car thing.
From Chester from earlier.
Seth finds Chester's comic books and sits down next to Margaret
Well,
and like
he-
they're having a real good
He does a shove.
He does a shove, yeah.
slides her like you get over like we're
Yeah. We're
we're
gonna sit.
reading these
We're sitting
together.
next to each other now. That's happening.
That's happening. I'm reaching
Nathan's
down
just
so my
watching in
head
the
goes into
mirror.
your lap. Like, this is not good.
Yeah, but look, she seems to have better chemistry with him when they're sitting there chit-chatting than she ever does with Nathan in the whole movie. So that gets Nathan's ears perking up.
The floople brings everyone together.
Oh, we've all been loopled.
The fupa brings everybody together.
So then Margaret finds out the plans, and then she gets mad, gets off of there. And then Seth is about to go follow after her, and Nathan's like, oh, hold on there, little guy. Like, we need to have a boys talk, you know?
This is where I'm rubbing my hands together because I'm like, oh yeah, let's have some words and let Kenny hear them so he can be uncomfortable for a good 5 minutes. Come on, baby, come on.
The situation made me uncomfortable.
He's already,
but then I was also
uncomfortable.
but I was also like, but you guys all like, you had it coming. You earned this uncomfortableness. Like, this isn't the dinner in Hereditary. Like, these guys should have this conversation. The mom should not be saying that, you know, her son, wrong kid died. You know, all this bad stuff she was saying in Hereditary at dinner. Like, those boys need to have words.
They seem to get over it pretty quick.
Yeah, because then, well, Margaret comes back on the train while they're talking and overhears the part about
you missed
Nathan having
you
a
missed
concussion.
Seth turning to the camera after he agrees, like, yeah, I'm not gonna try anything, and then he says, "That, boys, is how you play the game."
Oh my god. Brian, did we ever tell you that story?
No.
Okay, so we're playing, it might have been a Call of Duty, I think.
Probably a Black Ops.
Probably a Black Ops. And or in the waiting room, we got the voice chat open and everything. And this guy that we're playing with takes a phone call. And he's clearly talking to a lady. And he's like, yeah. You just come over. Look, I'm not going to try anything. You could just, like, we're going to smoke some weed. Okay, and then, like, watch a movie, and, like, if you want, you can just, like, pass out on the couch. Like, I'm not gonna try anything. He says that, like, 3 or 4 times. And it's like, okay, cool. And then, like, hangs up the phone, and then he, like, says to the voice chat, he goes, "That, boys, is how you play the game." And we're all just like, he's gonna try something. He's definitely gonna try something. Holy shit. We're privy to some future potential assaults or something.
That's a great
All I'm
story.
saying is, ladies, they're always gonna try something.
No, I bet he didn't, because he said he wasn't.
He said he wasn't.
But in this case, Seth was and did.
Yeah. So something lurked.
Michael Myers.
Never used to lurk. Now Chester finds his way back on the train thing after Margaret says, No, Nathan, you're not driving. You're drunk and you have a concussion after that half a beer.
Is that a problem?
is taking me home. Yeah, you don't drink on a concussion. Seth.
But like for how long?
Oh, you gotta wait till you get over the concussion, dog.
How long does that take?
I mean, in the NFL, sometimes 30 seconds.
Right.
Give it a couple weeks.
Oh, a couple weeks. Jesus.
Give it a couple weeks. Just
but
to
you're
be
also
safe.
not supposed to sleep with a concussion, right?
That's right after.
Right after. Okay.
Yeah. But Margaret's like, yeah. Nathan, you figure it out, man. Seth is taking me home. Now, did she mean like all the way back to the truck and then we're driving and
like
leaving?
They're gonna leave fields
Nathan,
there.
You gotta take the ATV all the way home? Like,
I don't know. That ain't right.
I wish they
That
would
ain't
have.
right.
Yeah.
But hey,
they're angry.
he caused the problem.
He started some.
I mean, they
Yeah.
could have all left together.
Yeah.
Nathan,
but then
Nathan's
Seth
hurt.
is like, Seth's immediately like, yeah, I know I said I wasn't even moving in on your lady, but as soon as your lady wants to leave with just me, I pat you on the shoulder, but yeah, sorry, bud, moving in on your lady. And they're going out on a nice little ATV ride.
In the dark.
In the dark. They get lost. I think Seth's beard got bushier.
Do you think Seth did it on purpose? Got lost on purpose?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she puts the locket back on, the necklace back on.
That's symbolic
that's
of
when-
her commitment to
Yeah.
something.
Like, he's an idiot, but he's my idiot. And so now Seth was like looking around. They're off the ATV down in one of those like little, the building where Chester fell in earlier, little house thing.
I think calling
And
that a
now
house is a stretch.
Well, it probably used to be something.
It's got a bed.
And he's like,
Got a
and
basement.
now he's aggressively trying to move in. And I'm like, oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. Because she has a great right hook that she just smashes right into his face.
Blam!
And then she hits him with like a cigarette burn.
I'm like, oh,
Six.
final girl for the win. I'm like, now kick him in the ass when he's down. She doesn't, though. She runs.
Well, he does. Yeah, he does like he's on a ledge and he does like a dramatic fall back thing, and I'm like, I thought that fall was going to be a lot further,
Right? Yeah.
because it was set up so like dramatic. I was like, that's great. And then she got the F out of there, and that's when we see that Chester's on the train
We got some creepy
as well.
hands.
Yeah, creeping around. And I say the fuck, and then Seth is chasing down Margaret with the ATV. She's zigging and zagging, and then somehow he takes it off into another one of those, like...
You even see it, like, she's in the foreground, he's in the background on the ATV, and then the lights on the ATV just go off to the side and kind of tip over, and it's like, whoa.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, it was great. It was so good. And he's like, oh, you can't leave me here. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure she can, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, you get left in the woods at that point, buddy.
Buddy.
Here's some leaves, buddy.
We get you a blankie of leaves.
So she goes over there and he's all leg snap, bones sticking out underneath the ATV. Like, oh, you can't just leave me. Like, oh, I'll help you. And then Nathan shows up and
He's like, we
like,
gotta
oh, shit.
go. The cops are
Yeah.
here.
Why are the cops here? Because we're trespassing? What?
Who knew?
She's so many surprises for her birthday. Yeah, and then we get mother leads
Yeah.
showing up, and they're like, who are you? It's like, oh, I own the junkyard. I was just out here to shoot you.
Really?
And then I think Seth asked her for a ride, and like, yeah, I can get you back to my house.
And like, can't you just take
Marge
us
is
to the
like,
hospital? Like, no,
Take us to the hospital?
I can't take you to Bendigo. No. But I used to be a nurse.
No.
No.
Yeah, see, Marge has all the correct instincts.
She does, yeah.
The only thing she does throughout the whole movie that's wrong
Is her taste
not,
in men. Yeah.
Well, that too she has instincts about him too. It's the same thing. Like, she doesn't like him. Yeah, she's still with him. She doesn't like the situation. Yet she doesn't like aggressively try to get herself out of it. Like put your foot down. Put that cigarette into that situation and burn it.
Mm.
Yeah. So, but anyway, they end up riding with her, and so Margaret's riding in the truck with Ma, and Nathan and Seth are in the back, and they're like, holding hands.
They're
and
holding
like, hold his hand
hands.
tight.
They're having
you
Hobbit
find out
bro
what he did.
moment, man.
Did Margaret never even got a chance to completely tell Nathan
No.
what Seth did?
No, she starts.
I think she
and
tried
then,
to at one point.
Yeah, and then spookums happened.
Yeah. They get to the house, and then they're carrying him inside, and Margaret's like, I don't think I want to go in there. And Ma's like, you want to come inside? She's like, no. She's like, suit yourself. And I'm like, that's bold.
I don't know that I've ever seen that before, where the one character is so like skidded out that they refuse to go into the house with the rest of the party.
Honestly, it felt like one of our like tabletop role playing like games that we played, where someone will just randomly like, I ain't going.
I'm not going in there.
And the party splits up.
And your storyteller dungeon master's like, are you saying you're not going to adventure on this adventuring game? You're going to go back to your farm to raise rabbits. Okay, you do that.
That's right.
Fine. The rest of us are gonna go adventure.
Well, that's the fantasy I want to live.
That would be kind of funny though. Like you have like a 10-year long game where everyone keeps showing up, and it's just one person is literally, they never left the farm, so you have to have a side segment of 15 minutes every session just for them on the farm.
No, the rabbits eat them.
And then the rest of the time they're sitting there.
It's divine intervention.
And you're brought back as a ghost inside the sword of one of your ex-companions.
Yeah. Bring back a character who will actually go on the adventure. Thanks.
Damn.
If you see my boy,
I cross off my character idea for
let him know.
For our next
supper
game.
Will be ready real soon, Daniel. Real soon.
Real soon.
Wink.
Real soon.
Wink.
Yeah.
It's you.
Now I gotta go to my murder cabinet.
Very clean.
Cabinet.
The murder cabinet is not clean.
It's clean-ish.
Well,
there's blood on everything in there.
It's dirty Jersey. What? It didn't say like sterilized Jersey. Okay, it's little grime, but for where she started, she's cleaned up quite a bit, Daniel. I think you should applaud her for the progress she has made.
Yeah, she's a single mother trying to get it done in the woods.
If someone pulls out like Dexter sheets,
yes,
I'm
Daniel.
leaving.
Yes.
As I was trying to say, Nathan goes to set Seth down on the bed, and she's like, "Oh, hold on, I don't want to get these sheets dirty." And then comes out and then lays out the plastic, and Nathan just happily drops Seth onto it. And I was dying. Let me tell you, I was dying.
And you can see on the bed next to them, because there's two beds, that bed's covered in blood too.
It's got a little splash. Shh, hush, little baby, sit on my Dexter bed. Oh, hello, Bunny.
Hello, Bunny. Yeah.
Bunny in the background.
So,
it's coming.
Yeah, Nathan goes back outside, and we see the Bunny kid climbs into the back of the truck.
Yes, because Margaret's trying to call an ambulance, but they can't find her location, and she doesn't know where they are.
Doesn't know the address, yeah. And now the mama's set in the mood.
So happy.
Gives Seth some pills. He starts feeling a little woozy, and he's like, "You got a cigarette, Doc?" He's like, yeah. She's like, don't worry, man. Like, you're not even gonna feel it. And then she rips out a tooth.
Chester doesn't like bones in his meat.
Bones in his meat, and he spits up so much blood.
Oh, I screamed so
like
happy.
Back to back. Yeah, back to back. Because there's the blood spit, mwah. And then like 5 seconds later, we get the field goal kick.
Yeah, so the creature comes out. Well, we think it's still kind of just Chester. I mean, don't necessarily know that that's a creature yet. But it's got half its mask like raised up, right? So you can see the lower half of his face. So you look at that, you're like, what the fuck? And it's approaching Nathan and Margaret. And yeah, Nathan just goes up and just lays a perfect.
Because she says, what the fuck is that?
And what the fuck is that?
It's a football.
He fucking kicks it. And it goes flying backwards. It is
great.
So good.
The kick is good.
It is. It's very good.
And then for some reason they go into the cellar.
Well, okay. So we cut back to the house because I'm watching this with Zoe, and when we get to the part where she's like really pulling the teeth out, she wants to know if she's doing that so that there wouldn't be any DNA.
No, I don't think that's why.
I said no. I think it's just because don't want bones in his meat.
I would have understood more if she meant like, they don't want to be able to match the dental records.
I don't think that's a concern.
I think that's something, but I don't think that's a concern too. But Daniel, Kenny?
Yeah, I don't think so either.
What time is it?
Is it time to go face first into some body parts?
No, not yet. What time is it? It's MC...
Hammer time.
It's hammer time, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
It's hammer time.
I didn't understand.
Tastefully done
understand what was happening.
Behind a white sheet, so it's all shadow silhouette, just pounding it, pound.
It's good. It's good. The sound's good. The silhouette's good.
The effects are good. Oh, she also pulls open his chest.
Ugh.
They do proudly tout everything's 100% practical.
They really killed that boy,
and they really killed him. He's a method actor. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, he gets taken to Pound Town.
Well, we don't know he's dead.
That's what I said.
Nathan and
No one checked the pulse.
That's what I said. God damn it, Daniel.
I mean, you got to find his heart first. Nathan and Margaret are
It's on
in
the floor somewhere.
like the Dollar General version of that Jeepers Creepers basement
Sure.
thing.
Now,
Yeah.
do you think that's
They
where
even have the laundry chute and everything.
you think that's where Chester's getting fed?
Yeah, because there's like a lot of meat down there that I would think would be a waste if you just threw it down there and he wasn't eating it.
He doesn't like those parts.
He doesn't like bones, but there's like a leg. There's a lot of leg meat around that leg, and she's chucking down like
She's throwing good
organy
sausage
looking
rolls
bits
down there.
Yeah, good sausage rolls. It's bits you'd want.
Lands on Nathan's
We
head.
don't know what a Jersey Devil likes to eat. They don't like the whole chicken. They just want the nuggets.
Dino nugs.
Dino nuggets.
Dino.
Nuggets.
Dino. Nuggets? Nugget?
I love how often Margaret's getting covered in shit and then has to keep cleaning herself off. It's hilarious.
Yeah, he could have wiped his hand before covering her mouth.
No.
That would have been the polite thing to do.
When she starts screaming,
Yeah.
my lady says, "Shut up, you're so dumb."
Well-
and then she gets her mouth covered, and I'm like, well
Well,
there you
she
go,
didn't
honey.
scream until he threw up, which leads me to believe she's not afraid of the gore. She's afraid of vomit.
Yeah, it's gross. You don't puke on. Well, it's the you don't puke on a dead body. That's rude.
Well, he covered his mouth.
Well, why would you stand under it? You go over there, you see your buddy's lighter in the gore. You're like, oh, look at all this gore. But, like, you clearly, didn't you see it fall from the ceiling? You're going to stand under that?
He's
Look.
got a concussion and he's drunk.
I'm
Okay,
gonna say
fine.
it. Unlike that lighter, he's not that bright. Not that bright.
That too,
that bright.
probably. What is it? The CT, the head trauma from the foosball?
That'll get them every time. So now they got to get out of the cellar. They got to go check on their boys.
And
I'm sure he'll
odds
be
are
fine.
It ain't looking good up there.
All right, so break it down to me. What happens?
Look, Ryan said he took Kenny-style notes, but now I'm starting to believe that he didn't.
They come up the stairs. They open a door. On the door is, I think, a calendar that says Rabbit Foot Blues. They come in. Nathan's looking around, and then he sees the bed sheets. He sees the bed. He takes a look at Seth, and I think he should have said, "Hey, buddy, are you okay?"
Are you
He does
You
it, and he's like,
good?
"Oh no!" But he doesn't do that. Missed opportunity, if you ask me. But as Daniel and I said, doesn't even check for a pulse. And then
Well, he's missing a face. So
Does check for a pulse.
The leg wound has progressed.
He's not
The leg
pretty
wound has
anymore.
progressed. His
He doesn't
chest has
care.
opened
He's
up.
gonna find a new hobbit to make out with later. It's fine. But you know what? Hardest right turn I've seen in a movie yet. This is all your
Yeah,
fault.
he,
This is all your. We wouldn't be here, Marge, if it wasn't for you. If you didn't have a stupid
Marge, if
birthday.
you didn't have a birthday,
Yes.
I didn't want to be here.
This. Oh, now
And Marge
then
grabs Scrotum's gun.
I think
it points it at him.
that because he's so distressed at seeing his real soulmate be butchered, that he's saying this to get Marge just to kill him because he can't go on living.
Kill me.
But
or a head trauma
For
from
the head trauma.
concussion and
Or
the alcohol. He ain't thinking right.
Or this is all a ploy to get Mother to let down her guard. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on? Is she gonna shoot
That's true.
him
She
now?"
takes a while to stand up, so
But-
like she's in the back watching.
But did you see in the back when she stands up and she's got the bed sheet on and she's coming at him like Michael Myers?
Yeah.
And I'm like, shoot her! Shoot
But
her!
we all knew the gun wasn't gonna work.
That's okay. You can use the stock to bash someone's head in effectively enough. And then I'm
Oh
like,
my
yeah, now it's
God.
wrestling time, baby!
Yeah, so like what? He gets stabbed in the hand, which looks great,
Yeah.
and then she bashes him with the gun.
She bashes the mother leads with the gun.
Yeah, the mother with the gun, and then there's still more scuffling going on. He's still standing there, and he gets stabbed in the foot with a knife.
Oh,
with a
bye-bye,
knife.
piggies. This little piggy
And then he
went to the
falls
corner.
down the well.
Yeah, falls back down the well.
Oh God, so
Shoot.
good.
And then Mother's talking about, if I don't feed him, then who will? If you should be thanking me. Like, someone's got to feed him. Like, and this is an honor. Your death will mean something. So we're supposed to take this as, if she's not feeding this little devil, he's gonna go out and terrorize the community.
That's what she says, but I think that's just something she tells herself.
Now, when she talks, how well does she talk after she takes that great vase to the face?
I never spit out my own
she
teeth.
spits out all of her teeth.
No,
after
those aren't her
that.
teeth. Those are the teeth in the jar.
Those were Seth's teeth.
Yeah.
You think they all went into her mouth?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
And that's what makes me so happy.
Whether it's realistic or not, I think that's what happened. So
She like opens her mouth to scream as the jars come in.
yeah.
She's like,
Because she still has teeth.
Num 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 num. Gross. Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
And then we get Friday
that's
the
going on
13th,
inside.
old lady, young lady showdown.
Right? But Nathan's outside and he's trying to like get to the truck. And
So he snatched the key ring off of her earlier before being shoved down the well. And now he's just going to leave.
And
he's going to leave
my
until...
lady said, why is that man not coming back up to help the woman? What a dick.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, you know, he's got a
Well,
head
the
trigger.
woman
What do
pointed
you want
it.
from me?
The woman did point a gun at him after he threatened her. So I don't know. I think they're done.
I think
that
They broke up
relationship
after that.
might be over.
Maybe. That could be salvaged.
He could salvage it if he went back and saved her, but
Get her
that's
another
not-
ATV ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves that.
Yeah. Well, instead, he has to say bye. Now, I spelled bye, B-E-Y-E, because it's like bye eyes, you know, because I'm smart like that. Because he gets his eyes just scooped out.
Well,
By
he
that little
gets
devil.
his whole head split
See,
apart.
I said, now
Yeah.
you're using your head, Nate. Good job.
Well, do you think it was easier to split it apart because he had a concussion and is already all softened?
Oh, yeah, that's how it works.
Soft brain, yeah.
Yeah, soft brain. That's the part where, again, I was like,
So
well, where's,
for the
where's Big Devil
leverage, you
Man?
probably want to get into the eyes for the leverage to
Oh,
pull
yeah.
it apart. So,
Oh, yeah. It's the same method for spreading butt cheeks.
exact same method. You want to get one,
Is it now?
one finger from each hand in the anus, and then just
Sorry, what?
And that's how you do a dirty jersey.
that's the dirty jersey,
Oh.
Ryan.
That's the dirty jersey, Ryan. Full circle. It's not easy being a mother.
Not. You gotta make
That's
lunches.
true.
You gotta make sure they brush all their teethers.
Mother gets Margaret, down on the ground, and she's like leaning over, and then Margaret hits her with the phone dick.
Before the phone dick, there's the slaps.
Yes.
With the what would you call that effect?
It's a
That
white
was
frame insert.
Weird.
The white
Yeah.
frame insert. I loved that.
It was very effective. Like pow, pow,
Yeah.
pow. Yeah. But no, so she gets her on the ground. She's over, and then Margaret manages to grab the phone and hit her.
Yeah, me
And
with the
Mom,
phone.
phone dick. And I love that she just starts bleeding right back onto Margaret's face.
Yes.
Head wounds.
Into her mouth. She's like gagging, and I'm like, this is great. Like I like when a character keeps getting covered. It's like Christine in Drag Me to Hell.
Right.
Where
Yes.
shit
yes.
just keeps getting blasted into her face. So good. So good. And then she gets up, the mom's laying on the ground, she grabs the phone again, she's holding it in the air like she's going to finish it. She goes, "It's for you!" And just slams the phone down on her head. Now, let me tell you, I chortled, and Kim looked up at me, my Kim looked up at me, and it was like, "Oh, you having a good time?" I was like, "Yeah, I think I am."
Oh god. It's just because it doesn't like split her head open like an old pumpkin or anything. It just wet
kind of thumbs
splat.
off it.
But it's such a the sound it makes when I'm like, oh, just
Yeah.
little things, just
And
these
then-
little things, so good.
Yeah, and then our little Chester Devil Boy, crawling in there, he's snooping around, like smelling some meat and whatnot. And I'm like, oh, it's kind of cute. And I'm like, but
Baby
I bet
boy,
you're mom now,
Demon
aren't
boy,
you?
scary boy, where are you? Gonna eat your old mama? Gonna sniff me? I'll be your mama too. Ah.
If you only knew.
You only knew. Now she's mom now.
Just new mom.
So I had that song going through my head, but then as he's like sniffing her, I had like, if you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost. But you didn't have that in your head? Because he's looking for a new
No.
mommy, like a new bodyguard. I was having fun.
So he
No.
sniffs her. Is
Marge
the
is in
reason
charge.
that he doesn't eat her is that because she's covered in old mommy's blood and smells
Ooh.
like her?
Sure.
Good point.
Or he doesn't like garlic and she smells like the garlic? Probably not the garlic.
I don't know if she still has
Probably
the
not the-
necklace, because doesn't he bring the
She
necklace?
doesn't, but garlic, you smell like
Oh, she-
garlic forever if
she
you've had
takes
garlic.
the necklace back from him. Remember, it's hanging out of his teeth.
Right, but I think she took the garlic off of it.
So after she dashes mommy's brain with the telephone, hello, and then gets the sniff, Monster goes to chomping, and then she tries to leave and sees that Nathan is dead, so she cries and has her moment, and then
Doesn't check for pulse.
doesn't check the phone.
This could be
I'll check for
okay.
pulse.
But you can see in the background that the creature is just coming right out until it's lit up, and then it's all like, I brought you a present because it's your birthday, bitch.
Since your birthday.
Now
Is your necklace?
I
got
It's
you a
your
pendant.
birthday.
the only thing I wanted I didn't get it, but what I wanted was her to open the locket and that Nathan's photo was no longer in there.
The Chester photo of
Chester?
Chester?
The Chester photo was in there now. Yes, that's the only thing.
I got you pendant.
That's my biggest complaint about this movie. There wasn't a monster photo in the locket necklace for mommy. That's not a very thoughtful gift. You're just regifting a gift she already had, which is a very childlike thing to do.
Yeah. Now, in the credits, we get something that Daniel wishes happened in House of the Devil. We get a sneak peek at the other friend we left back in our bedroom.
Oh.
Just like having a nap. And if we could have peeked back at Sludge Queen
what kind
for him in House of the Devil, see her sludging up one last time, that would have gave him the proper
I didn't watch.
send-off.
Is that like midway through the credits?
No, it's pretty
It's
early.
like while the credits are going, it's all of a sudden like it's just like a shot of like her like sleeping.
It's just her sleeping. It's chilling now. If it had been Sludge Queen, there would have been too much like gel on the lens. We wouldn't really have seen a whole lot.
There would have been. She would have been covered in banana bread crumbs.
Cockroaches crawling across the
just
screen.
Just the bugs that are coming at you, man. I just can't. Look, I know you don't see them because they scurry.
Sludge Queen would give you a dirty jersey. That's for sure.
All right, so where did the creature come from?
We're Big Devil Man.
My vote.
I like Big Devil Man.
My vote is Big
that's
Devil
what
Man
happens.
did a switch.
And
he
became Little Devil
switched
Man?
children.
Yeah, he did a changeling situation.
I'm gonna eat your child, and then you're gonna raise mine because I got shit to do, and I can't be looking after him.
Because this mother is so tripped out, all she recognizes is the bunny mask. So you just put the bunny mask on anything, and she'll raise it. She'll raise it like it's her own.
Oh, you got a special diet now? Mother will take care of that. It's fine. Because that's the only thing that, like, Chester had to have been a real boy at the beginning, right? Because, again, what school does he need to be going back to?
Yeah, there's that and the normal skin, and then later with the new Chester has not normal skin.
Right. Or did the Jersey Devil change him into not normal skin? I don't know. I don't know what the rules are.
Made you a little...
I don't know.
What are the rules?
I don't know. We'll never know.
I like the little, the one shot, the poster they got for this. It's pretty good. If you haven't looked at it, I'm not going to describe it to you. Okay, it's got like the creature head in the back, then our characters, and like a shot of the woods. Kind of cool. Did you guys watch the making of, or the behind the scenes thing they had?
I did.
No.
It's like 2 minutes long.
Oh.
Yeah, if you go on the show page on the YouTube, they have like a 2 minute long behind the scenes thing, and it's pretty good. Showing like the kick, like a couple different takes of doing the kick. That's pretty good. Enjoyable.
And any of the outtakes, does the head fly off?
No.
Missed opportunity.
I don't think so.
Dude, pull it back, would you?
A little detail that I appreciated is that the mom's name is Debbie Leeds, and it's the Leeds Devil is what the Jersey Devil is from the legend. And then I looked it up, and in the legend, the name of the mother is Jane Leeds, but the actual real name of the woman that the legend is based on, her name is Deborah Leeds, and then this mommy's name is Debbie Leeds.
Did any of you look into the missing persons case they said this was loosely based off of?
Nope. I was too busy looking up the fictional Jersey Devil.
Look, fictional, maybe. I don't know. If it's fictional, how would they know that I think iron hurts it, right?
It is fictional because that's why I did the Benjamin Franklin when I said I was Benjamin Franklin.
Because Benjamin Franklin's fictional.
Also fictional, yes.
Yeah.
Kenny, you say the missing persons case this movie is based on. I assumed this was a Blair Witch.
That could be true too.
I assumed that was
in fact,
I didn't look.
In fact, I'm just going to assume that's true.
Those three people are the names of the actors.
No, weren't those the names of the characters?
No.
Are they the names of the actors?
So if you pull it up real fast, I'll tell you the names of the actors. Okay. Playing Margaret.
Casey Donnelly.
Casey Donnelly is Nathan Fields. Sean Barnes is Seth. And Amanda Frass is Margaret. I think these three people, these three actors, probably the director too, have known each other at least since high school. And that photo is from back in the day.
I just black out through these credits.
I don't think you watched till the end.
Yeah, you did.
That might be true too. I did watch it twice though, so give me some credit there.
What's your favorite Jersey Devil property? Thing, movie, episode, anything?
The last podcast episode on the Jersey Devil.
Okay, fair. Ryan?
Because are there a lot? Are there?
See, the only one I'm aware of is there's an X-Files episode, and that's the only other Jersey Devil movie I really know about.
It's either it's either the real Ghostbusters or Extreme Ghostbusters
There's
has
that
one
too.
that was
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
good.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think Scooby-Doo had one.
Ryan hates that.
Yeah, he's always hated Scooby-Doo. We'll say this was the first little indie movie I've watched in a while.
Yeah.
This is our first YouTube movie.
That's the first one we've covered.
Is this how is this being distributed? How is this
YouTube?
How is this
YouTube.
And that's how they're expecting to get money for it?
I don't know that you necessarily expect to get money for it. Maybe someone notices it. I mean, lots of great movies started out as a YouTube
I
short.
guess my question is, where did the money to make this come from?
That's not a question to ask me.
Write that down.
That's for Peachy
Write that
Keane,
down.
man.
Which I still don't know who that is. I'm going to assume David Keane.
That's who I'm assuming. I want to know what the Peachy's from. Why have you chosen this
You ever
particular...
heard of the phrase Peachy Keane?
No. Am I the only one? Cricket?
I feel like I've heard it. I don't now that he says it, I don't think I've heard it.
What is the opposite of Dirty Jersey?
It's the Peachy King.
It's the Peachy Keane.
It's all Peachy Keen. It's all good.
You put a Nantucket accent.
It's Gucci, Ryan.
I swear to God.
I swear to God.
Swear to God.
Swear to me.
Now, don't leave.
Can I
after
leave?
this, because we've got a little Q&A with a person involved with the film.
You sound confused and not sure of yourself.
I feel like he's had a concussion and he's been drinking, Daniel.
Ryan's gonna take me home.
Oh, you know it.
You came with me. I gave you a locket.
Yeah.
And some garlic. I do like garlic.
I do. I do.
I got some
garlic.
ginger for that garlic, though. So
Your mom's a ginger.
vroom vroom, vroomy vroom vroom.
You guys like this movie?
Yes.
Very much so. I watched it twice.
It was nice to be able to have something and watch that was under an hour.
Yeah.
That's refreshing. I thought it was shot very well. That's probably the part that I was most hesitant going into, a little passion project like horror short, is I've seen a good handful where it's filmed on a potato.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Kenny,
And this looked really good. And
we've also seen 2-hour-long desert shots that
I was
people called
specifically
cinema.
fucking thinking
oh my
of,
God.
I was specifically thinking
And-
of the trash that is Outwaters.
This is so much better than Outwaters.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Not even close.
So what if Outwaters was 36 minutes long?
It would be better. This is a movie that if I had seen this DVD at the rental store growing up, we absolutely would have rented it and we would have had a good time with it.
Yeah.
It hits at least that Scarecrow Gone Wild level of
I would imagine it's much better than that, but yeah.
of absurdity. Well,
presuming,
it's not perfect.
Making assumptions here.
It's not perfect.
It's not
It's really
perfect,
good.
but Scarecrow Gone Wild doesn't conjure the best image in my mind anyway. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Scarecrow Gone Wild's not perfect either, but what I'm saying is
Scarecrow Gone Wild is not the best Gone Wild movie in the franchise. There's
it's not.
There's Cooking with Squatch. There's Splunking with Leprechaun. There's getting dirty with Sludge Queen, right? There's just a whole lot of Gone Wild.
Yeah, let's get dirty with Squatch Queen.
Yeah, you can't avoid
the
it.
reason I invoke the name of Scarecrow Gone Wild is what I'm saying is that movie sold copies, people that made money. I'm sure it made its budget back. I'm saying I don't see why this people would have paid to watch this.
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah,
The question I asked 10 minutes ago. That's why
it's
I
good
asked.
though. But I don't know. I mean, I think this day and age, you
It's
make
just something
your short,
to get noticed.
you throw it on YouTube, you're trying to get noticed. Then people give you money. So now it's hey, I've got some stuff on there you can watch. Here's my pitch deck. This is this is me showing my talent. This is my idea. Will you give me money to make my movie? Sometimes they even give you money to make this movie bigger. I mean, what? Lights Out?
Mm-hmm.
Lights Out was a super short.
It's a super short.
Yeah, if I recall, that was only 5-10 minutes long. Something like
that's
that.
even shorter than this.
Yeah. This technically is, 40 minutes is feature length, technically?
I don't know.
I think
you
so.
tell me.
So this is...
After I finished watching this, I just thinking, why, if you had been in VHS, you would have been the best thing, that whole anthology.
Yeah, this would have been the best segment. Yeah,
this would have been by far the best segment of any anthology.
I agree.
Well,
okay, not
any anthology movie?
I'll say any of the VHS.
Of the first VHS.
We've only watched one.
That therefore, ergo, vis-a-vis.
Vis-a-vis.
I will say, I think it's VHS 2 has a segment that I really like.
We'll try to do more of those as well. We have to, because there's a segment in one of them that's by the people that gave us Deadstream. Well, as always, I've been your horrible host, Kenny, who's asking, where Devilman?
Where you at?
Where Devilman?
I am your favorite gas station attendee, Daniel, because it is illegal for you to pump your own gas in New Jersey.
Still don't believe that.
Ring, ring. It's for you, Ryan.
Who are you?
Ryan.
Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello? It's your birthday.
How did you get this number?
And stick around for Q&A with someone from Peachy Keen.